Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Legacy Farmer, the podcast. This is your host, JC Young, and today's topic and discussion is this: don't complain about your success. So as you guys know, a lot of the people that come into Legacy Farmer, our goal, guys, is to make money, right? We want to find the leaks and the holes inside of our operations and our businesses. We want to get things structured and organized so that we can be more profitable year after year and put more money into your pocket that you deserve. Now, the biggest, one of the things that comes with this is in the success and winning like this is that when you do finally have consistent profits, when you do have systems in place, when you are hiring people, when you are expanding your operation and doing all these things that all of us want to do, right? There's going to be some downside things to that. Now, I'm going to call them downside things for right now. It's not how I look at them, though. I want to make that very clear. Because, for example, one of our members coming in, got everything structured, organized, restructured a lot of debt, got rid of a lot of bad debt, like did a lot of things here, helped them organize their team, helped them get their entity structure. So now they're efficient, more tax for tax planning purposes and everything there. And we've saved them a ton of money, but yet they still want to complain now, even after all this success over 18 months. There's still some people that want to complain about, man, I got to pay taxes. This sucks. Oh man, F the government. I hate the government. Oh, I have all these profits. Now I got to pay these taxes. Yes, paying taxes is one of the effects of making money inside of this country. So you can look at it from a negative perspective, right? And be like, oh man, I got just more money to the government, more money to the government. And then you let those thoughts just consume your mind. And all of a sudden you're talking about the president and all the things that they're doing. And that's just like taking up a lot of your energy throughout your day. Or you stay focused as a business owner and you understand that taxes are a byproduct of success. Right? It's a good thing, guys. It's an absolutely great thing. I would much rather have a tax bill versus making $0. You don't want to pay any taxes, then just don't make any money. Right? Because that's a two-edged sword too, because we've had plenty of customers come in. They're like, hey, I have made money, but on taxes, I'm only showing a profit of like 50 grand and we can't get approved for a home loan. Well, yeah, no duh. It's a two-edged sword. So you can show losses every single year or consistently over a 4 or 5 year period. But then when you go and apply for personal loans, you're showing that you make no money. Right? Personal loans are black and white type loans. You're either approved or you're not. Farm and ag loans and the area that we operate in, there's a gray area here. There's depreciation, there's write-offs, there's carrying over grain checks, there's carrying over a lot of stuff here. There's a lot more factors here. This is very much a gray area when it comes to financing and borrowing and just the ag lender market altogether. Now, so you need to understand here, as a business owner, when you're paying taxes, quit looking at them from a negative perspective. It's a great thing. And what makes me laugh, guys, is, some people that they come in or they fill out an application like, hey, I want to build a $1 million business or a $2 million business or a $3 million business, whatever it is. Like, I have these high hopes for my family. Guess what? So do I. Now, the thing is, though, is that in order to, if you're going to go out and make $1 million in 1 year, you need to understand the journey that you're committing to go and actually make that happen. And I'm talking across the entire business. I'm talking from bare level basic marketing all the way to tax planning and financial strategy at the end and legacy planning at the end and everywhere in between, organizing your team, growing your team, the additional taxes that you're going to pay, setting up payroll taxes that you're going to pay. Like, welcome to being a business owner. You said you wanted this. You were asking God for this and now you have it, but yet you're choosing to complain about it. Now, I'm not speaking directly to any one person. This is to a lot of people because we've dealt with this a lot over the years. And just I dealt with it in the bank and everything there back in 2012 when everybody's making a pile of money. The biggest freaking thing that everybody was bitching about was, oh man, now I got to pay taxes. Well, yeah, sorry, you just made $1 million in 1 year. I had one customer that year make 100 grand on one circle of corn. And they said that this guy's dad said, in all my years of farming, I have never even been close to making that much money on one circle before. So guys, it's about your perspective. It's about how you look at things, right? So you can look at all the problems right now and you can look at them as really negative problems, or you can look at them as really good problems. The thing is that when people come into Legacy Farmer, for example, a lot of the problems they have, they are negative problems. They're riddled with debt, or their team isn't functioning the way they want to. They don't have the lifestyle that they want. They haven't taken a vacation with their family in 3, 4, 5 years. Their relationship is taking an impact because of that. They don't feel like they know their kids, like all these things, right? They're missing kids events. Like, there's all these things that build up there. And the thing is when we start changing things and you start seeing success, the last thing that you should do is complain about the byproducts of success. Like that is the absolute worst thing you should do, because you've been asking God for so long for these blessings in your life, and now you get them, and then you want to spit in his face essentially and just complain about them. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. So you have to make sure that you are counting your blessings, especially when you receive success, especially when God answers your prayers, because everything that you've asked, that you have today, you asked for at some point in the past. Like you brought this into your life, and it's about taking ownership over your life as well. When I look at my life today, what we have and our business and our family and just everything that we have, I could not have imagined this 5 years ago. I really couldn't, right? Did I ask for it? Did I ask for success? Did I ask for, certain things to come into my life and everything? Absolutely. And now I've been blessed with these things. So making sure, one thing you can do is just make sure that you count your blessings for where you're at today, because 5 years ago, man, you may have just wished like hell you had what you have today, right? And now you're looking at it and you're taking it for granted, when the reality is God answered all your blessings, right? So take them for what they are. If you are having success right now and this success is building in new problems or challenges inside of your life, count your blessings. Because like with us, for example, right now, one of the challenges we have right now is we're adding on people to our team. It's becoming more complex. Every individual person that you add adds multiple lines of potential communication, potential problems. We have to go through and systemize and organize our entire business, and again, at another level, and a lot more than what we've done even the past 3 years, which that's relentlessly what we've worked on. But this growth that we're having, the success that we're having, is causing me additional problems. So I can either look at them and I can bitch and complain and basically spit in God's face for these problems that I'm now facing, or I can say, man, thank you so much for these blessings. Thank you so much for these problems. Because 5 years ago, I was wishing for these problems. I was wishing that I was having, success, and I had to grow my team and impact more people and everything there. These are good problems to have there. So make sure that when you do have success in some area of your life, this isn't just business, this is personal too, whatever area, make sure you are counting your blessings. Make sure you're not looking at it from a negative perspective, because there's too much negativity in this world. I think we can all agree on that, especially inside of the ag industry, right? Rains too much. Well, now we're bitching about too much rain we got. It doesn't rain at all. Everybody's in a drought. Now we're not going to produce the crop that we wanted. Whatever, right? We're surrounded by those people in the ag industry. So stay in control of your mindset and the thoughts that go through your mind and your energy. That's what you have to protect the most, is your energy and what you're spending it on, who you're spending it with, and things like that. So you're staying in a positive mindset at all times, because again, be grateful for your success. Be grateful for having to pay taxes. Be grateful for being able to do that stuff, because there's a lot of people, again, that wish they had your problems, that wish they had your challenges. There's a lot of people that wish they had my problems, that wish they had my challenges. So I can either complain about them and be really negative about them, and like I said earlier, spit in God's face because I was asking for these problems 5 years ago, or I can be grateful for them. I can get to work. I can put my head down. I can solve them and keep that positive, optimistic outlook on where we're going in the future. Yeah, we may have problems today, but guess what? We got people on our team that allow us to solve those things, and we're perfectly capable of figuring that stuff out. It's just going to take some effort. And from that effort, guess what? We're going to reach more success. That more success is going to cause what? More problems, more challenges, right? To get us to the next level in our business. This is about growth. This is about expansion in every area of your life. So you need to make sure you're paying attention to things in that lens, looking at your life from that perspective. So my friend, at the end of the day, if you take anything away from this podcast, please go and take action in fixing these things inside of your life. Please start paying attention to the thoughts that consume your mind and protect your energy. So that concludes today's episode. We will catch you on the next one.
What's up, everyone? My name is Jace Young. I'm the founder of a company called Legacy Farmer, and inside of that company, what we do is we've helped over 300 family farms simplify and streamline the entire financial side of their operation and help them learn their numbers at a deep, deep level so that they can implement the systems and the processes to make sure that their operation lives on for generations into the future.